It's time to give my NFL playoff predictions for the 2025 season.
What took you so long?
I know I'm late to the party, but I've been somewhere that's had hardly any phone signal.
No bars. I hate the South.
Okay, here we go. I have the Cincinnati Bengals at 10-7, clinching the 7th and final wild card spot over the New England Patriots, who I have going 9-8. This is going to be decided in their head-to-head matchup in Cincinnati in Week 12. Sorry, Drake May.
Well, better luck next year.
In the 6th seed, I have the Los Angeles Chargers going 10-7. I think the Chargers are a year or two away from becoming serious contenders under Harbaugh, but they have enough talent on both sides of the ball to scare the bejesus out of any team they may face in the playoffs.
I ain't gonna lie, you scared the shit out of me.
The Denver Broncos claim the 5th spot with a record of 11-6. They have, in my opinion, a Super Bowl caliber defense, but their offense has questions whether Bo Nix and the offense can do their part. I love the offensive line. I love their offseason. I love their draft. I think especially running back R.J. Harvey could end up becoming a big weapon for them by the end of the season. But will it be enough?
I don't know.
At 4, I have the Houston Texans going 10-7. Another team with a great defense, but questions on offense. In Houston's case, it's their potentially porous offensive line. If they cannot even keep Stroud erect,
What the hell is wrong with you?
It got weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
then they might not even hold off the Jacksonville Jaguars in this division. But I do think Stroud, Nico Collins, hopefully a healthy Joe Mixon at some point in time this season, and their stellar defense is going to get them here. But can they make any noise once they make it to the playoffs? In the 3rd spot, I have the Kansas City Chiefs going 13-4. I have them starting the season at 0-2, potentially even 1-3 if Baltimore beats them. I expect them to figure things out as the season progresses. Expect them to finish the season off in a flurry and enter the playoffs as one of the hottest teams. So everyone out there hoping and wishing for the Chiefs' demise, probably going to be frustrated again this year. Number 2, I have the Buffalo Bills going 12-5. I do question whether this team is as talented as last year's, but as long as Josh Allen remains healthy, he's going to look around at the rest of the AFC and think,
We're going to kill every last one of you.
He's going to put up another MVP caliber season and lead his team to the 2nd seed. And the number 1 seed in the AFC this year is the Baltimore Ravens, who I have going 14-3. This offense led by Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and the defense led by Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton, and Marlon Humphrey, they are on a revenge tour this season. But is this the season they finally go all the way?
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Now let's get on to the matchups. I have the Bengals traveling to Buffalo to face the Bills. Burrow versus Allen. Again. So obviously expect offensive fireworks. And I do expect the Buffalo Bill defense to make just enough stops to win this game in a nail-biter. Next, we have the Chargers playing the Chiefs in Kansas City. And I really want to pick the upset here. However, Mahomes at home, awfully hard to beat. It'll be a close one, but give me Mahomie, Andy Reid, and the future, Mr. Taylor Swift. Then we have the Broncos taking on the Texans in Houston. I expect this to be a low-scoring defensive slugfest. But in the end, I'm taking the home team. The rest of the AFC playoffs could end up getting nicknamed the Exorcist because there are a few players that may, at the end of the season, finally get to say,
I have exorcised the demons.
Starting with the Houston Texans traveling to Baltimore to face a Ravens team that hasn't been able to get out of its own way the last few years in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson especially has come up small in the biggest of moments.
He just a little guy.
And I kind of expect it's going to start off the same way. I think he's going to struggle early in this game, especially in the first half. Maybe even forced by that defense to have a turnover or two, whether it be a fumble or an interception. However, the difference is this year, at some point in time late in the first half or early in the second half, he's going to flip a switch and he's going to start to dominate. Him and Derrick Henry are going to take the game over, and they're going to win this game going away by 14 points or more. And then you have Kansas City traveling to Buffalo to face the Bills and Josh Allen, who, sorry, Bill fans, they've kind of owned you. They've owned you.
You have no power here.
However, I predict that the Bills beat the Chiefs in Week 9 in Buffalo, which should give them a lot of confidence playing them again here in the playoffs at home. I have that game in Week 9 being a very close contest. I don't think this one's going to be as close. And they finally defeat their arch nemesis. Which leads us to the Buffalo Bills playing the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship game in Baltimore. And once again, Lamar Jackson puts on an MVP performance of a lifetime and finally leading his team to the Super Bowl.
This house is clear.